Burgundy, there you see the big man himself, the inevitable Travis Jacobs. I'll tell you what, man, he is looking cut and he is looking ready to fight here tonight in Paulsboro. But he's got a classic opponent.
Most certainly does.
And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 225 pounds, the classic Eric Martin.
Classic Eric Martin, one of quite a few young lions here in the MFPW here in Monster Factory Pro Wrestling.
Well, I'll tell you something, Burgundy, that's something you're going to see a lot of tonight. A lot of young lions trying to claim stake to a spot and try to build a name for themselves as we are in our very first episode ever here.
Yes.
Dude, I'm excited.
It is exciting. And well, you hear the crowd getting behind Eric Martin.
Right off the bat, you can see the crowd here in Paulsboro letting the inevitable Travis Jacobs know what they think of him and what they think of Martin, and both big men lock up.
Well, for these two, it's been a matter of respect, as there was a backstage issue, or back in the locker room, I should say, a little bit of a, they found out they were going to be facing each other and not wanting to shake the other's hand. Travis Jacobs a little less than friendly, a little, I guess, arrogant for his young age of 21. You can see both wrestlers in the ring very skilled, very back and forth.
Yeah, pretty even exchange there. You know, you talk about it being arrogance, Burgundy. I don't think it's arrogance. I think it's just a matter of pride and strength and just knowing that Travis Jacobs, it's inevitable that he might be the better man. Right now, it's an even matchup as you see Eric Martin just able to keep up out of that one.
You mentioned the excitement that has gone on, the excitement about the first episode here of Monster Factory Pro Wrestling. And I know that back in the locker room there was a rather poignant and passionate speech with a huge drop kick by Eric Martin, a huge passionate speech from Danny Cage, the owner and commissioner of the MFPW. Here's a quick one count.
Well, you know what? That speech that you refer to is definitely going to get the boys and the girls in the back riled up.
Oh!
Wow, what a chop by the classic Eric Martin.
Now back to the other side, and up and over the top goes Eric Martin. Travis Jacobs at the elbow, misses, and nice Northern Light suplex. Here's a bridge, two, and only two.
Only two. This factory crowd is behind the classic Eric Martin.
They most certainly are. And look at that. Just using that leverage, using the tights, and now Travis Jacobs looking to capitalize.
Oh, and now tying Martin up in the ropes is Travis Jacobs. Now, big boot right into the face. Rocking Eric Martin. And you can see Martin was just hanging on for dear life as this crowd is trying to get behind the classic Eric Martin.
Jacob in with a huge clothesline and an elbow.
And now we see Travis Jacobs in control of this matchup. But Eric Martin able to hit him with the back elbow. Now ducking the clothesline, flies, and
cross body, but he is caught.
That is the strength of Travis Jacobs. We got to cover. We got to do it.
No.
And ladies and gentlemen, what a night of action we have. As you can see, Travis Jacobs, Eric Martin go one-on-one in Burgundy. Still to come is that battle royal to determine the number one contender for the heavyweight championship. And wow, did you just see Martin's clock get rocked by Jacobs?
Yeah, the winner of that battle royal will challenge Soriano next week here on Monster Factory Pro Wrestling. We'll get more into that a little bit later here in the show. As for now, Travis Jacobs, walking right hand and a couple of them. Oh, that just looks to be making him angry. Ooh, what a forearm.
Well, you talk about anger, and you can see that the inevitable Travis Jacobs has one intent, and that is to hurt Eric Martin in this matchup. And wow, what a chop.
Kick to the lower abdomen on the part of Travis Jacobs.
And now there you see, powering the man down hard to the canvas. And you can see Eric Martin now just clinching onto that neck and to the head. I don't know, he may have damaged the upper vertebrae.
That is nothing to mess with. I mean, you see he's able to move his extremities.
Oh, now the blatant sign of disrespect, something you were referring to earlier. A matter of respect, and both men throwing respect right out the window, and
Did you see his head snap off of the rope?
I was just going to point that out, Burgundy. I'll tell you what, Travis Jacobs looking rather dominant in this opening bout here, Burgundy, and I'll tell you, we have called match after match of Eric Martin, and we've never seen him in the condition that he's in right now.
Absolutely. Going for the back body drop, but able to catch the head into a tornado DDT, and both men are down.
Both men are down, trying to get up, trying to make their way up. Just when I thought the classic Eric Martin's time was up, able to mount somewhat of a comeback, and can he keep the momentum up? Martin now whipping Travis. No, Travis with the reversal. Stomping Jacobs into the corner there. Rolls out of it. Ducks the clothesline. Burgundy hooks the arm.
Flattening him with that one. What power, what reserve from the classic Eric Martin.
I'll tell you what, Burgundy. Powering Jacobs up. Does he have enough to put him away? We got to cover two, and no!
Both men really want this here.
It's a matter of who wants it more, Burgundy. It's going to come down to one man making a mistake. I'm telling you right now.
When you have to wonder the
We got a roll up
factor of. Oh, wait.
Another roll up. Jacobs. Whoa, Jacobs.
Look at the power.
Whoa, the power of the strike. Oh, my, Burgundy. We got a one. We got a two, and Martin kicks out.
Martin kicks out.
Did you see the power and the strength of Travis Jacobs? And Martin is still in this matchup.
Jacobs now up, and there's the classic kick.
Classic kick right to the face.
One, two, and three.
Here is your winner, the classic Eric Martin.
Well, there you see your winner, the classic Eric Martin. I see just the inevitable Travis Jacobs and Burgundy. The only thing inevitable about Travis Jacobs tonight was his loss to Martin.
The following bout is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the combatants. First, from Atlantic City, New Jersey, weighing in at 160 pounds, Tiger Watson.
Here he is. He wanted an opportunity. Now he's going to get it.
There we see it. The young Tiger Watson getting this crowd amped up here tonight. He's got himself one amazing opportunity, Burgundy.
Most certainly. So now you have to wonder. He got the option. He could pick anybody on the roster. Who could he possibly have chosen?
Oh, we're about to find out, Burgundy.
Oh,
And his opponent, from Steel City, USA, weighing in at 442 pounds, Wrecking Ball Lugurski.
oh, wow.
Do you see the size of this guy, Burgundy?
442 pounds.
Can you just look at the size of Wrecking Ball and look at the size of Tiger Watson? If a picture was worth 1,000 words, Burgundy, we'd all be millionaires tonight.
Wait, how did that? What? If a picture's worth 1,000 words? Never mind. The bell sounds here, and Tiger Watson. Well, he's certainly not backing down, and now, well, going after the hamstring. Not a bad idea. Take the big man off of his feet.
Absolutely, that is definitely the smart game plan of Tiger Watson, and it's looking like it's having very little effect on Wrecking Ball. And oh no, sends Tiger into the corner. Tiger's got the speed, Burgundy.
He does, but all it takes is I was gonna say all it takes is one hit, and that time he actually caused it himself. Cross body block, just knocking him down.
Did you see how Tiger just bounced off Wrecking Ball? And not in a good way, Burgundy. And now we hear those clubbing shots right on Tiger Watson from one of the biggest dudes I've ever seen in the MFPW. I'll be honest, Burgundy. This guy is huge.
He looks to be probably. Oh my goodness!
That rocked him right on the jaw, Burgundy.
About 6'6". I think I heard Stuart Campbell, our announcer, say 442 pounds.
Oh, so someone corrected you.
I mean, somebody corrected me.
I heard what you said earlier, Burgundy. Anyway, we got flying Tiger. Take it to the sky, but driven down right to the canvas, and now you can see just how methodical Wrecking Ball is. And this is a clear mismatch. I mean, Tiger Watson talking to Danny Cage in the locker room, and this is what we're witnessing right now.
Well, he did choose his opponent. He chose Wrecking Ball Legursky. I mean, he wanted to pick the biggest one to try to topple, and now he's almost literally trying to climb him.
Yeah, well, you know, Burgundy, I understand when you're trying to build a career for yourself, you might want to go after the biggest guy in the yard, but I'll tell you what, man, after tonight, I don't know if Tiger's going to even have a career. Wrecking Ball seems to be just annihilating Tiger Watson.
Oh! See, just as soon as you say that, a right hand, but oh no.
Oh no.
He's up on the shoulders.
Oh no. Oh, did you? Wow! The power and the strength. Wrecking Ball with the cover, and that's going to do it. Well, Burgundy, I hate to say I said it.
The winner of this match, Wrecking Ball Legursky.
But Tiger Watson's career may have just had about 10 years shaved off it after facing Wrecking Ball in this one-on-one matchup. But ladies and gentlemen, we still have more to come here tonight.
Welcome back to Monster Factory Pro Wrestling alongside Chaz Williams.
And the following is a #1 contenders Battle Royal.
We let Stu do his job, Burgundy.
Let's bring out the combat.
I'll tell you what, man. This is an historic Battle Royal indeed. Look at the combatants. The Oracle, Dark Oracle.
The wrestlers are making their way out for the Battle Royal. Let's take a look at this footage here, highlighting the combatants as well as taking a look at Nick and Dr. Carl Martin from Unstable and why they conspicuous by their absence tonight. Unbelievable that just how unstable.
Sick.
Yeah. Just,
Speak of the devil.
Yeah. But even though Nicholas and Dr. Carl Martin are not here,
I hate this
it Getty Cahoon and Michelle Arn. Oh my goodness.
Introducing now the last combatants in the #1 contendership battle royal. Getty Cahoon and Michelle. They are unstable.
Well, there you see two of the most menacing members of, or should I say rejects of society, Cahoon and Michelle, unstable, making their way around ringside, and you can see all eyes are locked on Getty Cahoon and Michelle.
Well, something seems a little different. They seem a little lost without the care and supervision of their doctor. Meanwhile, here's someone who definitely is not lost and is looking to acquire the... Oh, wait a minute.
From the Savage Land, weighing in at 424 pounds, Gabriel and Owen Primal.
Wait a minute!
Oh, Burgundy! We got
Here to
action!
the outside!
I thought this was going to be a night of high impact, non-stop wrestling, and like Burgundy, I got it. Wow, did you see? Primal Fear just take to the skies and lay out unstable. And now, just about all the combatants are in this ring.
Unstable and Primal Fear, they have certainly had no love lost for one another. They wanted to get right at Unstable, and they dove through the ropes here. Now,
You can see every man for himself in this battle royal. Could it be Wrecking Ball's night? We saw the power he possessed. This guy is clearly the biggest man in the ring. But talking about big men, you got the Dark Oracle in there. And speaking of which, Dark Oracle and Jess are trying to take out Twitch. The action's still on the outside as Unstable and Primal Fear. Well, speaking of unstable, Getty Cahoon just made his way into this battle royal. Laying out the classic Eric Martin. And now Michelle. Oh! Driving Twitch down.
oh, there's the Jester down as well.
Well, the Jester definitely did not get the last laugh here tonight.
Oh, wait a
Getty
minute.
Cahoon is up and he's already been eliminated by Primal Fear. Burgundy, that changes everything in my estimation.
Unstable has been about the numbers game, and without Nicholas and without Dr. Carl Martin, now both Michelle and Getty Cahoon eliminated.
That's one of the things about Battle Royals. It is any man's match. It is any man who can be the victor. There we see as Max Sterling and Michael Berger trying to fight for position. Red Scorpion, Burgundy, who is your choice for this matchup? Who would you pick?
Well, there's certainly a lot of
Oh, wait!
incredible
Oh!
contenders, and
There's an elimination courtesy of Omen and Gabriel. Sorry to cut you off.
that's quite all right. I mean, you have big men, you have little men, you have former champions like LSG.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone can get the job done, it is the former heavyweight champion. Now we see action.
Wow, Primal Fear, though. Oh, how interesting would that be if
If it came down to what, Gabriel and Omen? Well, both of them just got laid to waste by the Wrecking Ball. Oh! And the inevitable Travis Jacobs and that classic Eric Martin all just being completely dominated and dissected by Wrecking Ball.
Fox Vineyard put down?
I will tell you something, man. I called it. This guy's got the size. He's got the power. And how are you going to be able to lift a guy of that magnitude? It's going to take numbers.
Or perhaps a Dark Oracle.
But you know what? He kind of sized him up and
Thought better of it.
going for slimmer pickings, perhaps, Burgundy. Now we see Burke trying to get involved in the action. Red Scorpion and Wrecking Ball.
Oh, wow. Just shoving off 5 different wrestlers.
And there, Michael Burke fighting with every ounce of his being to try to take the big man off his game. And oh no, Burgundy. Top spurt to the outside. You know, I was asking you who your money was on, and you didn't give me a clear-cut answer. You kind of just talked about size. Well, Burgundy, look at the size of these two.
Oh, wow.
Dark Oracle with a hard shot to the face. Big headbutt. Does little to phase the Oracle. Trying to chop the big man down. Dark Oracle with the ropes and a big boot to the face of Wrecking Ball. Sends the big man back. Oracle sent back. Both men still sizing each other up. Little damage done.
Neither one knocking each other down. Now they knock each other down.
Did you just see that ring shake, Burgundy, taking half of the roster off their feet? Now we see Max Sterling with the hook. Sends Chester up and over.
Man, that registered about a 6.1 on the Richter scale.
I felt that all the way here at the commentator's table. Red Scorpion. Wow. Max Sterling making work. Classic Eric Martin ducks and clothesline. Classic kick. Sends Max Sterling down, sending Twitch down. Sends Chester down. Classic kick upon classic kick. Sends the former champion down. Red Scorpion out. I'll tell you what, man. Eric Martin is on fire here.
As he sends down the fireworks and the hyena down as well.
Perhaps one of the most classic kicks in the business. Oh! And just like that, Martin is taken off his feet. And now you also got to wonder, Burgundy. You see, you got Rocco at ringside trying to guide his Dark Oracle. How is he going to... Whoa! Spinning clothesline sends Martin down. How is Rocco going to play into all this? One's got to wonder who has the upper hand here tonight. Is it going to be luck? Is it going to be experience? Is it going to be size? Right now, Eric Martin sends another competitor up and over, and as we know it, the numbers are dwindling, Burgundy.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, the inevitable!
Travis Jacobs.
Holy Travis Jacobs! And now,
Oh, Twitch with no loss.
no, there is a long history and a long storybook written about these two, and we will save that for another episode, Burgundy. You're right, no love lost between Twitch and Travis Jacobs.
Former partners.
Twitch now caught up in the ropes, and oh!
But Jacobs with the upper hand.
Former partners still bitter enemies. And I'll tell you, Travis Jacobs looking to be the dominant one in this matchup. Every time I go to say something, it's like they just shut me up. It's like they want to silence me. Jester taking out Travis Jacobs. And now Jester on his back. I'll tell you what, Bernie, this is a fast-paced battle royal.
Landed right to the back.
And now you can see Wrecking Ball with LSG in the corner, and LSG trying to fight his way back into this.
TK Scorpio by the Red Scorpion.
The former champion LSG just trying to chop down the Red Scorpion. Could this be the former heavyweight champion's night? Scorpion.
Oh! Springboard forearm by Leon St. Giovanni.
And now Hyena Hex in dangerous position. Whoa, I thought we were going to see the same explosion there, Bernie.
Instead, an Enziguri.
Oh! Driving the knees right into the upper back and spine of the former heavyweight champion, LSG. Could this be Hyena Hex's night? Oh. Hyena able to cut him off in the pass, and springboard to the middle and moonsault. A version of that Acai moonsault up and over sends out a vast majority of those competitors in Burgundy. We have action outside the ring. We have action inside the ring. Have you ever bear witness to such a battle royal like tonight?
I'm hard pressed to say that I have. And
Jester's up and out. I'll tell you, man, Dark Oracle looking dominant, looking impressive, and there you see Wrecking Ball in the middle of the ring, and Hyena going high. And
cross body, but he is caught.
Power of Wrecking Ball. Oh, no. Be careful what you wish for, Hex.
Press slam to the outside, and Hex is eliminated.
Wait a minute, Burgundy, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You see, Dark Oracle stalking the big man. He's got that choke. Oh, no. Both men fighting. Oh, and a rake of the eyes by the Dark Oracle. Can he get the big man up? Oh!
He does! Oh, my goodness.
And you can hear that wise guy, Rocco, excited that the Dark Oracle just took the big man down. And we see Classy Max Sterling trying to take out LSG. Could this be Oracle's night? No! Wrecking Ball able to Uh-oh.
Wait, Primal Fear. Omen, Gabriel.
I thought they were out of this match, Burgundy. Now this is where the numbers game comes in handy, as both Omen and Gabriel are put in the fight to the big man, to Wrecking Ball.
And just shoved right off by
But
Legursky.
they're right back on, and that is what Primal Fear does best. Omen and Gabriel, no strangers to working as a unit. Oh! A set of kicks sends the big man rocking towards the ropes. Could they dump him over?
Wait a minute, Sterling coming over.
Classy Max Sterling helping Primal Fear. We got 3-on-1, and he's up and over.
Oh, wait, and Sterling eliminates both members of Primal Fear.
Talk about an upset, Burgundy. Sterling taking out not only Primal Fear, but helped take out the big man Wrecking Ball.
Firefox going low, and huge power slam.
Why is he going for
a
the cover?
pin.
It's
a battle royal.
It's a battle royal.
The top rope. Fox Vineyard.
I think he lost half the brain with half his hair. Oh! Suplex, and perhaps it could be a lucky 13 here tonight. Dangerous position now on that apron. Wow.
But he is able to take him out.
Now Max Sterling, as impressive as he was looking, he is in dangerous position right now, Burgundy. Could it be a... Wow! No! Burgundy. You know what?
From my vantage point, it looks like we're down to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo, you can count, Burgundy. And I'll tell you, I wonder if Sterling or Red Scorpion or LSG or Classic Eric Martin or Travis Jacobs are counting just how many men are left.
Well, one of the next week will
Scorpion.
take on Soriano. Will challenge championship, and it won't be Max Sterling. Low bridge by the Red Scorpion.
It's that experience of the vet Red Scorpion, but now LSG taking advantage of opportunity, saw that Scorpion's back was turned. Both men fighting for position. Scorpion trying to eliminate the former heavyweight champion. Oh, big boot to the face sends Red Scorpion to the outside, and ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the final 3.
Leon St. Giovanni, Classic Eric Martin, and inevitable Travis Jacobs. Which of these 3 will challenge Soriano next week?
Well, you have the experience, the vetted one, in LSG versus the hungry young lions in the inevitable Travis Jacobs and Classic Eric Martin. All 3 men now eyeing each other up. There you see LSG. Could he be forming some sort of alliance with Travis Jacobs? Oh!
Well, he had to figure this was down.
Yeah, it almost looked as if LSG was sending Travis Jacobs into the lion's den, and Jacobs trying to get Classic Eric Martin up. Both men fighting for position. Wow. Tell you what, man, Jacobs, the power of this kid is impressive.
LSG almost sending some orders here in this case.
Well, it's the experience, you know. He's just being a good coach, Burgundy. And now you see classic Eric Martin trying to fight his way back. Reversal by Travis Jacobs. Sends the big man up. Martin lands on his feet. What athleticism. Classic kick. Sends Jacobs out. And we are down to 2. The classic Eric Martin. Leon St. Giovanni, one-on-one. One of these men will walk away with a chance to compete for the MFPW Heavyweight Championship. The other will walk away in shame, Burgundy.
Well, the chance right now is one of these will face Soriano next week.
And you can hear this crowd getting behind Eric Martin. He has certainly proved his worth here in the MFPW tonight. Standing toe-to-toe with LSG. But that was not good.
Oh, and now a series of right hands by the classic Eric Martin. Reverse knife edges.
Sends LSG into the ropes. Big back elbow. I'll tell you what, man, the energy is electric here in this building. And classic Eric Martin's feeding off of it. LSG with the reversal. Up and over. Oh!
Enziguri, LSG still staggering.
Dangerous position for LSG. And oh no, now both men teetering on the edge of insanity. Burgundy. Oh man, I thought Martin was going to be eliminated. Both men on the outside in very dangerous territory as LSG and classic Eric Martin fight for position to become the #1 contender for the MFPW Heavyweight Championship, which we will see next week.
Trying to hip toss him over, but not to be.
I'll tell you what, man, whoever wins this matchup, they're going to have to face Soriano next week, and no matter how you slice it, it's going to be one amazing matchup. LSG versus Soriano, classic Eric Martin versus Soriano. Man. Classic kick blocked.
Catches the classic kick.
LSG take it to the ropes and has classic hung up. Oh, and now Eric Martin holding on for dear life. Able to hook his foot in.
Shoves him off.
Burgundy, can you feel it? LSG going to the outside. No.
Giovanni hanging on.
Big back elbow by the former champion.
Classic kick.
Sends LSG back. Will this be Eric Martin's night? All he has to do, Burgundy, is grab that brass ring.
Tuning up. He's
No!
moving up and up. It's over. Giovanni wins it.
We got a winner.
Leon St. Giovanni.
Here is your winner and the new #1 contender for the MFPW Heavyweight Championship, Leon St. Giovanni, LSG.
I begged the question earlier, Burgundy. Would it be size? Would it be determination? Or would it be experience? And what we just witnessed tonight was the experience of the former MFPW. Wait a minute. Is that? Oh, it's definitely LSG winning. Stranger things have happened here in the MFPW. And I'll tell you, it was the experience of the former champion to get the job done. Nope, Burgundy, I was right.
It's Soriano.
Things just got very, very interesting. The current MFPW Heavyweight Champion making his presence felt. Wow. You can cut the tension with the knife, Burgundy. And there you see it, ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight champion Soriano taking on LSG next week, the MFPW Burgundy.
you see it there. It belongs to me. We will find out next week. Thank you for tuning in to Monster Factory Pro Wrestling. We'll catch you next week for the title matchup.